Action!
I'm going to show you a perfect way to install your guided grip onto your rifle or shotgun. What you want to do is in the same sense of when you install the cheek pads, you want to install it so it's custom fit for just you. So to do that, what we'll do is take one of the grips, and I make these a little bit longer than almost all rifle stocks and shotgun stocks, and that is so if you need to move it back or if you need to move it forward, it allows you to be able to custom fit to your hand. So the best way is to actually take the grip with the paper still put on. It's a little awkward, but if you'll hold it in place, what you want to do is to get in your proper shooting position, and you want to move your hand to where it feels like, okay, that's right where you like it for your position. From that point, if you'll notice that it's flush with the trigger guard, but it hangs over the back. So if you'll take a simple Sharpie and just make a little line on the bottom, set this down. You'll find that one of the unique things about Sorbothane is that it's very resilient, it's very soft, and it's also very trimmable with just a sharp pair of scissors. So what you want to do, take a pair of scissors, you have your line that you've marked, and I've actually done enough of these to where I've gotten pretty good at doing little custom trimmings. But if you'll take this, snip it off square, and what I usually do is I have a little tiny pair of scissors that this back end, which will be at the butt of the gun, I'll actually take and just make a very tiny little snip, and it kind of gives a nice little rounded section off to it. Okay, so the procedure for preparing the gun is the same with the cheek pads. And in this case, I've already cleaned this, but if you take your alcohol, cotton pad, douse your cotton pad, scrub down the stock, and then let it dry. You're prepared to go there. You've already measured and marked this to where it fits specifically where you want it to. At that point, we're going to go to the procedure to where you pull up on the pad, pin the paper down, roll the Sorbothane up to where you get just enough where you can get a finger on it. We'll actually separate this section. I didn't quite get it enough. Start over. Pull up, because one important thing about doing this is that you want to make sure that you get between the liner and the paper and not the liner and the Sorbothane. And the way, once again, that you'll know that is that when you peel the paper, it's very smooth. Now, originally when I was pulling on that, the paper did not want to come off, and that's an indication that I was trying to get between the actual clear plastic liner and the Sorbothane itself. So once you peel this off, making sure to be careful not to get your fingers on the adhesive, you'll take this and you'll line it up center with your trigger guard. And what I like to do is you start at the beginning and just slowly push down, keeping this up so it makes sure that it falls correctly in place. You have the center down, and then take the sides and you'll actually pull them in and downward as you're pressing. Same thing for this side. Make sure everything is pushed down securely. And what you have is a fit, once again for my hand now, falls directly in place, and it's custom fit to my hand. So when I pick this rifle or shotgun up, I'm ready right there. My hand will go right to where I want it to go. And that's the proper way to install both the grip and the cheek pad. I would say probably 2 is when I do put my grips and cheek pads on. I like to wait 12 to 24 hours before use. I wouldn't suggest like putting it on and then directly going out and going hunting or shooting. Even though it is an adhesive, it's good to give it a chance for that adhesive to bond to the surface and making sure that it's pushed down well. And then throw it in your gun case or throw it in a corner, let it sit for 12 to 24 hours and give it a chance to adhere. And that's how you do it.